Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to thank you so much for reaching out to my husband Christian for this video. We really like making these for businesses because we like showing the owners different ways to reach their customers and some of the most effective ways to grow their business for the long term. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a few things that you can be doing to get to the first page of Google, which is extremely important. I think it's the most effective way long term to grow any service-based business. So I'm going to show you what that search volume looks like for your area towards the end of the video, and as we go I'm going to show you a few things that you can be doing just to rank higher on that first page of Google and why you want to do that. So first off, for your website, when I take a look at it, overall I think it looks really good. However, I don't see 1,500 words of content. Now 1,500 words is especially important because this is what Google algorithms look for when it crawls a website. Now those algorithms are going to be looking within that content for good keywords, so you want to make sure you're including the right kinds of keywords in there, and I'll explain those keywords in a moment. But you also want to make sure that any of your back pages have about 500 to 750 words of content. Now you want your services to be listed on separate pages because there's going to be different search volume for each service, and depending on how high that volume is what's going to determine which services need to get their own pages and what keywords you need to include in that content. Now, if you serve other areas, it's not just one specific city. So if you're in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and you also serve Tulsa and other areas, you want to make sure your homepage is targeted towards your main service area, and then you have an additional location page for each additional city or area with a large amount of search volume for itself on a separate location page. Reason being is because you can rank those back pages on the first page of Google a lot easier than you can try to rank your entire website for every single area you serve. Now, why all this is important is because if I take a look at your website statistics, you can see that your UR and your DR is non-existent. Now what this is how trustworthy and powerful your website is. The UR refers to whatever specific page I'm on, which in this case is your home page. The DR refers to your entire website, every page under that domain. So right now it's non-existent. Now this is going to determine how powerful and trustworthy those search engines see your website as and if they're going to rank you or not. And this is heavily dependent upon your backlinks. Now backlinks are just going to be links from another website that point back to you, and Google is basically like a big popularity contest. You want those links that are high quality and powerful. Low quality, irrelevant links are going to hurt you, not help you. Google currently is not picking up on any keywords on your website, so that's where that content comes in. You want to make sure you have enough content so that you can put plenty of keywords throughout there to be able to get about one keyword every 125 words of content, and that's going to tell Google what your website is about and what it needs to rank for. If Google doesn't pick up on keywords, it has no idea where to put your website. And right now you can see that your website's not generating you any traffic to it, so it's basically functioning as a digital business card, and that's pretty much it. So it's not actually serving its purpose of bringing you in customers. So as a potential customer, if I was looking for a pressure washing company and I had no idea what the name of one of them was in my area, no one had recommended me one, but I know that, hey, my house is dirty, I need pressure washing, they're going to type something in more than likely on Google. That's one of the #1 places people go to search for something when they're looking for a specific company or a specific item, and they're going to search that with what we call a keyword. It's just a search term they put in on a search engine. Now those keywords, you want to look for those that are specifically buyer intent, meaning usually it looks like a service and a city along with a state abbreviation. And when someone searches those words, they're doing so with the intent of making a purchase of a product or service. So these are going to be the specific customers that are searching these words. They're going to be the specific ones that are actually going to turn into potential clients for you. So as a person searching that word, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page of Google, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you in order for them to utilize your services. If they can't find you, they don't know who you are, they're not going to use you if they don't know you exist. So being at the top 3 of maps and the top of the first page of organic URLs is going to be super important. This is where your business profile is going to come in. You want to make sure that you have more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitors. Now, all a citation is just a listing site or a directory like Yellow Pages that lists your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your Google business profile. If you don't have a Google business profile, all you do is log into your Google account, go up here to your Google Apps and create one here. Make sure you completely fill it out and get it verified. And also be sure to use as many of those 750 words for that company description as you can, just to be as detailed as possible about the services you offer. Now, the reason being, if I take a look at your top competitor right here, it's this guy. His website looks pretty good, but immediately one thing I notice is that he doesn't have enough content and that his his images are not saving as keywords, which are just two very small things that he's not doing correctly that he could be, and it just means he's going to be a little bit easier to beat. So if you take a look here at his website statistics, you can see that his UR and DR are also very low and non-existent. It just means yet another reason why they're going to be easier to beat out. Well, what's going to be important here are going to be those organic keywords. Now, what these keywords are going to do is show you which of these words that you want to target, which is super important. So knowing which keywords that you want to target, not only that they're buyer intent, but also knowing exactly what they are is going to help you with writing the content for your website. So power washing Tulsa OK gives you 50 searches a month. Pressure washing Tulsa, 30 searches a month. Let's see, pressure washing Tulsa OK, 70 searches a month. So I can keep going down this list all day long, but there are several hundred people within Tulsa that's specifically looking for your services. Here's one that's gutter cleaning. This is where that service, other than just pressure washing, comes in. So gutter cleaning would have its own back page. So gutter cleaning Tulsa gets 150 searches a month. And again, I could just keep going down this list, deck cleaning Tulsa, and I could find any of these that actually pertain to your company. And you can see that there's several hundred people looking for your services. Now to do this, like I said, you're going to need that Google business profile optimized and that website optimized, along with those good backlinks and citations in order to power them. And this is going to help you rank on that first page of Google and be able to take in all of the traffic from these keywords. So knowing which keywords to target is important, but what I want you to see is there's huge potential for growth for your company here. So of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about this. Otherwise, I hope that you found this information valuable. If you have any feedback, please feel free to leave it for me so I can improve these videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.